Alright, guys, I didn't do the best daily update recording for May 12th. I did it basically after midnight, so it was technically completed on on May 12th of 2023, early morning. So I didn't feel like I did a good recording. Recorded from inside the house, and it was really late at night, and there was somebody kind of walking around, locking up and doing stuff like that. So I felt a little like I don't know, like not really in the best mood to record, just because I was tired. I was really tired from that exam, and just from the stress of all the days leading up to it. Honestly, like I've had like half a week of poor sleep, up late at night, trying to sleep, pretty stressed out, was a little bit slightly sick for a couple days. At least it wasn't like a solid cold or flu, but I'm definitely not well rested. I don't feel well rested at all. But I'm gonna get up like 12:45. I set my alarm for 12:45. It's almost 11:30 right now. On May 12th, 2023. So this is the daily recording from May 12th. But I kind of wanted to recap a little bit about yesterday. So yesterday I woke up, and I wasn't feeling the best. Like I had rested enough yesterday, if that made sense, but I don't feel like I had like good solid sleep, if that makes sense. It's like, yes, I rested, but I don't think I really like slept, so that's one thing that didn't go really as planned. Another thing was, I wasn't able to eat like too big of a breakfast. And another thing was that, I was pretty stressed out, pretty worn out, pretty foggy. And, I was able to get through the exam questions. One of them really stumped me, but then later on in the exam, it was an audio response. So you had to like verbally talk about, it was like a remember like way back in the day when people would take tests and the professor would go around the classroom and, it would be like an oral exam. Remember oral exams, like way back in the day, how you'd have things like multiple choice, fill in the blank, matching, what else? Essays, short answers, I don't know, like Scantron type, bubble-in type of multiple choice. Maybe if it's like a class where it's like bio or chem or something, having like a lab of some kind, like a simulation or like an in-person demonstration type of thing. But other than all those kinds of things, I've never had a test where you gave oral answers through a computer. I had the practice exams to do that, but that was a stressful thing, especially, I don't know if I talked about it, but just not being able to use scratch paper, not being able to use, what else? Yeah, no scratch paper, not being able to open like a Word document on the side and just type in there, because they screen recorded my laptop as I was testing, and at the same time I had to keep my webcam and my mic on and had to stay in view and couldn't mute myself at all. So there was no, like, it's basically they can re-watch you taking the whole test, as in what you clicked, what you did, what you scrolled on. So they probably noted that I skipped one of the responses, and you know, there was something I missed as well, where it said you know, those types where it's like a simple mistake, like I knew the answer but kind of read the question wrong, so it'll be like a list of like which of these is incorrect, you know, or mark all that are accurate or something like that, and say I mark one but then I don't mark the others, or say I pick something that's accurate because I just forgot to, you know, click the one that was incorrect or whatever, and I clicked the correct one or whatever, like things like that. Like I made a couple little mistakes like that, and then it was hard to like organize my ideas for the audio responses, because I was pretty nervous actually, so that didn't help. There's a little bit of performance anxiety in there, along with like the fogginess and the fatigue. I found the exam to be fatiguing, so it was like 54 questions of these different types. Not all the types I mentioned before, but it was audio responses, short essays, long essay, and multiple choice. And for 54 questions of these multiple types, it was pretty long. You get 2 hours to finish it. I think it took me less than 2 hours, like maybe an hour 40 minutes, but I did think I might run out of time, you know, and it was hard to kind of have no access to like a scratch paper or something so I can like rule out ideas and stuff, and just thinking of like, oh, they're gonna see like what I wrote and what I erased and what I corrected and what I, you know, there were some times in the test where I would like see the next question and kind of like dropped an F-bomb a little bit, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna see that, and I was like, oh fuck, you know, like, or if I messed something up, and so they probably saw that, but it's like, whatever, dude. But yeah, one of the audio answers, I didn't really know the question, and then luckily as I scrolled down, and I kept answering more and more questions, one of the multiple choice questions had that exact topic, so at least that kind of stuff saved me. Like there was a little bit of overlap between some of the multiple choice and like the essays and the audio responses. I just feel like I don't know how much I might have missed with maybe not answering too accurately and maybe mixing up some of the concepts or something, you know what I mean? Because it seemed like, I'm like, am I still talking about this one again in this question? And they just asked me about this in the other question. So I don't really know, like, maybe there were some subtleties to some details that maybe I missed. I don't really know. But yeah, I was up late last night again, unfortunately. And at this point, it's starting to get a little bit annoying, to be honest. So yeah, Monday, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm really tired. This has nothing to do with Monday. Yeah, I got a lot of responses about my car for sale. I was gonna deal with it this morning, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell everybody I don't want to meet anybody till I come back from my trip. So I'm not gonna meet anybody till like the middle of next week. Give myself some days off. Working on my online store, try to get this podcasting uploaded. I still have not been able to log in to my other account, So I don't know where to go from there. But I haven't been able to log in. So I don't know what to say about that. It's like, all right. Like, but yeah, I haven't been able to log in yet. And then I mean, that's basically all. Yeah, I really haven't been able to log in, and I don't really have too much more to say about that. It's just, you know, I'm hoping it'll work on my desktop. That's all I can say. I'm still logged in to the same Spotify for Podcasters account, and I can't log out and log into any of the other pods, so I'll see about that once I get to Vegas tonight. I might just do a little podcasting tonight, explore the hotel where I'm staying. I don't feel like doing too much. Like, I really wouldn't mind just being there alone and just ordering room service, eating, and sleeping early. I got this concert tomorrow, Saturday, so yeah. And wait, actually, I think I said something wrong before, because I was talking about, maybe that was elsewhere, but I don't know where I was talking about it, saying that, like, I might be tired, and I was kind of talking about, that I might not get to see the whole concert because I have to leave early the next day, but I'm actually in town Sunday still. I don't come back till Monday, so I was a little incorrect on that. That I'll get to rest on Sunday, and luckily, I mean, I say luckily and not luckily, because luckily my friend is working, good for him that he's working. He's picked up more hours since I've scheduled this trip, and so I'm glad for him to be working more, because he wants to be working more and he's enjoying working more. But also, I don't know when we're gonna see each other. Like, we might just grab a meal, and that would be perfectly fine. I'd be down to just grab a meal and then just chill when he gets off work or something, or something like that. Like, I don't need too much, but like, I don't want to take like too much of people's time. I want my own time too, because that's one thing I worry about. Like, this friend has a lot of energy, which is good, but if they're not busy working and we are like partying or like traveling together and stuff like that, usually this friend is, like, last time we did a lot of sightseeing. We spent like maybe 2 whole days just like eating and seeing places and eating different stuff and like going to all these cool spots and stuff, and we spent a lot of money. And it was fun, but I don't want my friend to run themselves ragged, so I'm like, we can just do like a quick grab a snack and walk around town kind of thing. It doesn't have to be fancy, even like just grab a drink and go to that, I don't remember what that outdoor bar place is. I think it's in like Fremont or something. I don't know where it is. There's like this place that's like a bar outside. It's near that weird looking, what's that freaking thing called? It looks like a Ferris wheel. I gotta look it up. I don't know what it's called. Ferris. I don't know what it is. Vegas Ferris wheel looking thing. High Roller? Is that it? Let me see. It's called Ferris wheel, though. I don't think... Yeah, that's what it is. High Roller Las Vegas Strip Observation Wheel. Okay. So there's a place not far from Observation Wheel. It's like really nearby. where there's like it's like a bar where there's like live performances and stuff. And it's free, and you kind of just grab a drink and sit there, and like I think that might be the easiest thing to do. Just like order some fries, watch some live cover bands, grab a drink, just take it easy. The Link, that's what it is. It's over at Link. No, Link is is Link the transportation? I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyways, that big Ferris wheel looking thing. Sky wheel. It's right near there. Because I remember you could see it like right in the background. And yeah, there's always like cover bands playing and stuff. And people dancing and whatever. So we could probably default to there. Like, I don't think I need that much of a party though. I'm already gonna be partying, so I wouldn't mind just walking around. I mean, it's gonna be hot though too, but I wouldn't mind just walking around and just like seeing some stuff that neither one of us have seen before. And then like, yeah, because that would be Sunday. I have Sunday pretty free, so yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm trying to just relax too. It'll be nice to have a hotel to myself, honestly. To me, that's kind of the highlight. I like to be alone, and I mean, I don't have to go all the way to Vegas to be by myself, but it's easy. So yeah, so that's kind of gonna be what we're gonna be kind of doing this weekend, and trying not to do a lot of work, but I will try to podcast at least a little bit, but for now I'm gonna relax till I gotta get ready to leave. I'm gonna have to start getting ready here soon, in about an hour, so I'm gonna relax, and once I get there I'll probably post. But I'm about to take a ton of CBD for this flight, guys. Like, I'm just gonna take it and just knock out. Well, I won't take too much, because I don't want to fall asleep. The flight's not long. It's like an hour-long flight, so I feel like that's a little too short, to really want to sleep. I feel like by the time you're in the air, it's almost like going down the street to grab something, just it takes forever to like get off the ground. Like, it feels like when you go run an errand real quick and go grab groceries and then come home, but it's like it just takes longer to get out of the house. That's basically how the flight to Vegas feels. It's like it takes a while. It's like almost equivalent to like getting up, going to shower, eating a meal, cleaning up, going over to the store, running a couple errands, like getting a car wash, filling the gas tank, doing some little errands like that, and then just jumping back into the house. It's almost like that if you didn't have to deal with like airport security and all that, which takes longer, so you have to get to the airport earlier usually, but that's basically how the flight itself feels. It's like just about that length of time of when you go kind of casually run errands on like a weekend morning or something. Like, you're up at like 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning and you're like, let me just go do this real quick, or like, let me just go to the gym real quick or whatever. and then you come back, it's about that amount of time. So, yeah. I'm not looking forward to the bad weather. It's gonna be hot. I guess some people like hot more than cold. The last time I was there, it was cold. It was freaking snowing a little bit, so I don't know. But yeah, it is May. I mean, it's gonna be 50s to 70s out here for the most part in LA, in my area. And Vegas is gonna be 60s and 70s to the mid 90s. So there's gonna be some heat. But that's okay. So I'm gonna rest for like an hour, get up, eat lunch, and shower, and go make a bank run real quick. Or deposit. I'm gonna try to use CVS. I've never used CVS to deposit into my Capital One account, but I'm gonna try to use CVS to deposit into my Capital One account. Then try to grab an Uber by like 2 o'clock. I live right near CVS, so I don't think it should take me more than like an hour, 15 minutes to do that. Let me see. And let me make sure, what time do I need to leave? Well, my flight's 5:20 p.m., meaning it would be nice to be there by like 3:20 p.m. So I could probably leave my area at like, if it's 3:20, let me see, I have to think around school traffic. So I can't leave at like 2:45. Well, maybe like 2:40, 2:30 would get me there close to like 3. I don't know. 2:30 would get me there close to 3, I think. I don't know. But that feels a little early. Let's say 2:40. I'm gonna try to schedule. Actually, I'm not gonna schedule. I'll wait, and I'll try to get a ride near 2:40, and then get over to the airport then. So yeah, from like 1 o'clock to 2:40. I don't think that's that's too short of a time to kind of get my errands and little things done. I have all my clothes that I'm gonna pack, but I haven't really packed my stuff yet. But I have a list of what I usually pack, so, because I usually have like a little pack list of like, toothbrush, comb, the stuff you always forget. You always forget something, so I have a little list. And I'll just bring, and I think it's gonna be a good time. I'm just kind of tired, traveling's not like easy. Like, once you get to the airport, you have to like be in the airport and then deal with all the people and deal with all the lines and carry all your stuff and deal with all the security and deal with like, there's nowhere nice and comfortable to sit. Like, airports aren't comfortable, and especially when it's busy, it's not comfortable. And there's gonna be people everywhere because it's Mother's Day weekend. So there's gonna be a little bit of traveling, and plus it's May, so people like to travel. Graduations are coming up and all kinds of stuff. I don't know of anyone who graduates this early, but I know they're coming up, so it might be soon. I don't really know too many people in school right now, so I'm kind of like off track. Like, I'm used to getting like graduation notices and invitations and stuff, but haven't really gotten any of those, so I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll have to see kind of if I record anymore once I arrive. I might talk about the little travel experience or not. I don't know. I might not talk about it at all. But, you know, I might want to grab a little bit of lunch. I don't know what I want to do, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but yeah, I'm gonna relax a little. I'm gonna meditate at least, even if I don't sleep. I'll see what happens with that, and then try to get rolling around 1 o'clock or so. Yeah, I'm gonna reset my alarm from 12:40 to 1:10. I don't think it'll take me 90 minutes. Nah, I'll just say 1 o'clock. Alright, and then kind of relax a little bit. Hope to take a nap. If I don't, I don't. I haven't had any caffeine this morning, but I did drop an edible early in the morning at like 1 a.m. So I'm kind of riding out the end of that. So I woke up like with the munchies, so I ate a pretty big breakfast. But yeah, I'm just gonna relax till I gotta leave. I'm not gonna tell my folks exactly when I'm leaving because they annoy me. They keep trying to like offer me things and do stuff and like get in the way of my schedule. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my own thing and chill and be glad to be out and about and take it from there. Alrighty, guys, we'll see if I post any more for today, and if not, it's just gonna be a late post about earlier in the day, about my plans for earlier in the day, but I'm gonna try and post a bit about my concert experience too, and just my little travel experience. I'm kind of winging it. Vegas is an easy little trip, so I'm just kind of chilling. Need to get out, different scenery, recharge my energy. Man, my battery's been like at a deficit, like for sure. I can feel it. But I gotta make sure to exercise tonight too, otherwise tomorrow's gonna be miserable. I can't be like out of shape, you know, like completely like cold, you know. I didn't work out yesterday. I wanted to, but I didn't. So yeah. Yeah, I posted my car online at like 5:30, and then I said for people to schedule to come see it today, and then people were desperate to see it last night, so, you know, I was coordinating with people and then ended up like cleaning everything out. I didn't clean it really good. I just took all my stuff out for the most part. But yeah. But I gotta go for now. Just get some rest at least for now. And I don't want to be all grouchy. But I'm gonna have some CBD before I leave. And that should hold me over. I hope I don't get the munchies though. That gets annoying when you're like out in public, or when you're out like, you know, on a trip or something and you get the munchies. It's like, damn, this sucks. Because I'm trying not to spend a whole lot on food. I'm gonna get like a box of Perfect bars, and I don't know what else. I don't think the rooms have microwaves. Otherwise, I would just bring some packages of instant ramen or something. Like, I don't know. I don't want to eat just complete junk, though. But, yeah. But, alright, guys. We'll see if more happens.